Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Daro here with another Options in Play video update. So earnings really slow down through the end of the year. This week, there's a handful of big names, but that's really it. Um, Definitely a quieter stretch of earnings, though I don't think anybody's expecting it to be a quiet week of action overall because of what's coming up on the calendar. Um, so Monday before the open, nothing scheduled. After the close on Monday, a couple software names. Coupa priced in about 8 points. So this just popped sharply. This move at the end of November was on M&A chatter, and it interesting. Reporting the same day as Oracle. Maybe there's nothing there, but still could be a mover just because I'm sure people on the call are going to be asking what's going on. Also, it's been volatile around recent earnings. Stock looks like it has room higher, room lower. Options aren't cheap, but depending on what they say and how the call goes, I mean, who knows, right? Um, so Oracle is the other big name. Well, especially like market cap wise, it's bigger. Um, Pricing in 6 points. Had a great October, November, and it's just hanging just off its recent high. But last quarter's earnings were this move here, and then after that, it basically dropped for like 3 weeks straight. So I guess it's kind of a big print for the stock. I mean, I feel like ever since the Cerner deal, it's just feels like earnings have been slightly more muted reaction wise. So I think I might actually wait until after the numbers come out. Maybe hop in for a trade because I mean last quarter there was plenty of follow through without having to take options into the print, and actually there have been some cases where that's been the same thing over the last few months or last few quarters. So I'll probably wait until after earnings come out. Before the open, actually basically all of Tuesday, there's no earnings of interest. However, before the open on Tuesday is the CPI, and the last 3 months, I mean, basically, going back to May, really, I mean, the CPI has been one of the biggest events of the trading month. So I feel like there's no reason not to expect it to be a kind of a wild session. So even though there's really no earnings of interest on Tuesday, it should be an extremely volatile day after that CPI comes out. Wednesday before the open, there's also nothing of interest. However, during the day on Wednesday, we actually have the FOMC meeting. So those have also been some really busy trading sessions over the last few months. And I don't see why that would not be the case again. So back to back CPI and then FOMC Tuesday and Wednesday should make for a really, really like action-packed middle of the week. After the close on Wednesday, you have Lennar. So this is another home builder. It's priced in 575. We had Toll Brothers and Hovnanian report this past week, so there probably isn't a lot of uncertainty around Lennar. I will say though that Lennar's chart does look kind of interesting at this 90 level. You can see it's kind of a big resistance area going back a few months, but it's not interesting enough that I'd want to take options into earnings. But I'll see where it's trading after. Thursday before the open, just one name, Jabil. It's priced in $5. I mean, it's consolidating right at 52-week high, so it seems like it's due for a move, though. It isn't always super volatile in earnings. Last quarter is strong, but I mean, considering the run it's been on, that's probably close to what's expected now. So they'd really better deliver, otherwise there could be some downside here. Nothing scheduled Thursday after the close, and then Friday before the open. Just a couple names. Accenture. It's priced in $16. So the last quarter is a little weaker. Stock traded off small. It hasn't been a huge mover on its reports in a while, but it is bumping into this downtrend resistance, which you can see here. So it could be interesting depending on where it trades after the numbers come out. And then lastly, Darden. So it's about 7.5 points is what's priced in. I personally haven't been too active with the restaurant stocks lately, and I guess even among restaurant stocks, Darden is not high on my list of names to trade. So I'd probably only look at this after numbers come out because I just have no read on it into the print. That's it. So handful of names, but overall it should be a really busy week with the CPI and FOMC meeting. So I think it should be. I think there should be some good opportunities out there, and I think hopefully it kind of opens things up for a busy conclusion to the year. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information about trading events with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options in play. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay well, and I will talk to you.